Hey guys, this was another request and it was a foundation face makeup tutorial, and yeah, so I apply a moisturiser just all over. Just put a slightly large pea-sized dollop and mix it around and just put it everywhere on the neck. And concentrate around the nose area because that tends to get chapped in winter. And don't forget to put it under the eyes and rub it really into the head, just like that. Then what I do is I use my Revlon Colorstay foundation, normal dry skin in buff, and I just put my finger in it like that, shake it upside down and pull it off, and I put one there, one there, and one on my chin. Like, this is a highlight, but what I do is I just put a blob there and a blob there, and it just kind of, it doesn't make it as cakey or as dry. I really like this foundation and I'm going to be doing a review for it, and when I do the review I will post the link right here. I'll do that very soon. And then I just use, this is just a Gosh brush. I don't really think expensive brushes are all that good really, and it needs a wash, just to warn you. Just haven't had time lately, I've been really busy, and it's just one of them brushes. You can use whatever brush you like. And then I just you don't have to work too fast with this because it doesn't dry that quick, but it does start to dry after a while. I just dab my brush in there, and then dab my brush in there, and then dab my brush in there again. Dab it under my eyes. I just keep dabbing down. I don't want to get it on my lips because it's quite drying, so I just do that. And the same to the other side, and on my chin. Just like that. And then I just blend it all in and kind of stipple it, but kind of drag it down at the same time. Just like this. And the same on the other side. And then I just get it again. Another dollop. Put 2 bits on my nose and one on my forehead. Well, the remainder on my forehead. Sorry, I had a really bad cold lately. And then I just start dragging it upwards like that, and then really work it into the whole forehead. I have a really big fringe, so I tend not to really concentrate on the upper part of my forehead, but on the bottom part I do. And then I just dab my nose like that, and then put some on the side, and put some on the other side, and then below. Just like that. Then I just dab it. Just like that. And then I get my foundation, and I use MAC Studio Finish Concealer, and mine's NC20. NC is kind of the orangey yellow based one, which I got the orange yellow base one, not because of my skin tone, but because of my under eye area. But I'm kind of regret, because orange cancels out blue and the under eye areas tends to be bluey colour. I'm kind of regretting it. It's a bit too orange for me, and but it's really good concealer. But it's good for like around your face, but in summer, but in winter, put under your eye. It tends to kind of be a bit too dry for under eyes. But I've still got loads left, so I don't really want to waste any. I just use the tiniest bit of it and just put it on any imperfections and just really pat it on. See what I mean? It kind of leaves a yellowy orange tint. And for the under my eyes, I use like the tiniest bit of it. I do just to touch it. And then I try not to go up the blue bit. Otherwise it gets in that line, it kind of makes it go a bit cakey. So I just pat it right on the blue bit. And instead of like getting a load and really trying to get it in, I tend to layer it. So put that on and then put another layer on. And see, it really has concealed it quite well, but you can kind of see where the concealer is because it's that different a colour to my skin tone. So I just blend it downwards like that. And that isn't a pimple or anything, by the way, it's just an imperfection. I've always had it. And then I use the Rimmel Stay Matte Powder and just like a tiny little brush, and I just swirl it in. And then I start with under eye because it goes in that creasy bit, and I tend to get some on the side as well. And just dab, just like that. And the same on the other side. And then I just dab. And using a dense brush like this instead of a one more like that means you get a bit of coverage with this as well. So if you've got bad skin, then it's better to use one of these sort of brushes. Try not to put too much on the upper lip because everyone has little hairs, and if they stick to little hairs it's noticeable. So you don't want to put too much on there. And then you just want to put it on your head and then on your nose. Just like that. And you're just going to buff it out a bit, just so it doesn't look powdery. I'm putting this powder on, not only does it create a bit more coverage, but it also, because it's a liquid foundation, it also helps it set. You can blend it down as well. And yeah, so that is all I do basically. And then I just apply a blush just with that.